What's going on, guys? I am bringing my first video. I already have another channel, but I just decided to make a magic channel, just have a little fun and show you guys a cool trick. First trick I'm gonna be showing you is one of David Blaine's 3-card Monte tricks. I'm gonna be doing a performance, and then I'm gonna do. If you like the performance, I'm gonna show you a tutorial on it. So stick around if you want to see that. But let's get into the performance. All right, I'm back, and I'm gonna start performing the trick. So first thing David Blade does, he shows the spectators one card, a queen, and he says the basis of 3-card Monte is to find the queen, and if you find it, you win. But it's usually paid for money, but we're not going to play for money, it's just for fun. Sorry. First thing he does, shows this, he goes, okay, flip it over, it'll spin, where is it? Right here? Correct. Then he goes and he adds in the joker. He's okay, keep following the queen. You know where it is? You ready? Find it? Where is it? They'd guess. Say they guess over here. That'd be right. Here would be wrong. If they got it wrong, he'd just do it again until they got it right. Then, go ahead, and he adds in a second joker. Now this is the basis of 3-card Monte. 2 jokers and a queen. If you find the queen, you win. So he goes, okay, take these 2. Obviously, you could tell the queen's in the middle now, right? Right. It's okay. Keep following the queen. You see it right here? Keep following it. Where is it? They say right here. And that's where they get the first one wrong. Because the queen really was over here. Then he goes, okay, keep following. I'll show you face up this time. He goes, okay, he has them. He swears the queen is right in his hand, right? It's really right here. Could swear they guess over here. Nope, that's wrong. That's a joker, and the queen's over here. He goes, okay. I'll make it a little bit easier for you. Put the queen to the side. Where would you say it is now? Normally he'd put it in his pocket, but I'm just not gonna do that because you guys will be able to tell. So he obviously would say in his pocket. He goes, are you sure about that? You flip over one card. Showed the queen was really in his hand the whole time. Then everybody's baffled at this. Then he goes in, okay, this is one of the easiest questions. Ready? See the queen? I have 2 jokers right here. One card face down. He swears the queen. Nope, that's the 3rd joker. Really fools them. Gives him an easy one. He goes, okay, still following it right here? Where is it? Here? Correct. And then he put the other joker to the side. You go, okay. Still following? At this point, they're already astonished, and then they thought the trick was over, but you're still going. And he goes, say it's right here, but really, there's a second queen. Everybody's astonished, and then he goes, this whole trick was actually an optical illusion because I never really had one queen. I never really had 2 queens, but I actually had 3 queens. So you should have been able to guess it right every time. He goes, but that's if I want you to win. If I want you to lose the trick and guess wrong every time, I take the queens back and I turn them back into jokers. And that's the trick. So if you want to stick around and see how that's done, then go ahead. I'm going to start explaining it now. Okay, first things first. I'm just going to say that this trick does involve a little gimmick, but you don't really, it's really easy to prepare. You just got to get, you need 3 different decks to make the gimmick. So if you have 3 of the same decks and you have jokers, and just use the jokers because you don't want to waste real cards. But it's just 2 of the cards are double back, jokers and queens. That's the first part of the trick. So you just want to leave those, and then the other 2 are just normal. So first thing, pretend. First put it in this order. So once you have your double backed, take the jokers face up. You put them down, and then take the regular joker, put it on top of that, and then take the queen and then put on top of that. And then this would go in your pocket in this order. So when you want to start the trick. So then he'd take out just the 1 queen, and this is just not any sleight of hand at all. He just takes the queen, has put it down, has him guess where it is, and just right there. It just gives him 1. The second part, now I'm going to explain the moves behind it, there's like, it's not sleight of hand. It's really easy. It's just really simple. You don't have, it's not any work or anything. All you have to do is when you go to flip it over, you're just gonna be sliding and switching the places and then dropping it. I'll explain it from the back, make it a little bit easier. So when you go to flip, while you're doing that motion, you're gonna be sliding your finger over like that, and then putting the card down. So as the motion going like that, you're gonna slide and put down. Like, if you can see you're in a better angle. Just push over like that, and then drop the cards. Because it switches the order, so they'll normally get it wrong. I'll show you what it means with a double backed card in a second, but we'll just show this part first. So he just goes, once he has the joker, put the queen on the top, it doesn't really matter. Does the sliding move, flips them over, has them guess. Say it's over here, they got it right. If they got it wrong, he just kept doing that move until they got it right. So then he goes and he adds in the double back card, but obviously you don't want to flash this, so you just take it out of your pocket, and then you want to place it in the middle of the other two cards. So double back, place it in the middle. Then he goes, then he does the same sliding move. Take the regular backed queen and the double faced joker, and you see if you flip them over, the queens still face up, and that's a little sketchy. But if you do the sliding move while you're flipping it over, it looks like you're actually like flipping over just one card. So when you go to flip them over, you're sliding it like this. So see, if I flip it like this, the queen just like switch spots every time. But if I flip it like this, it looks a little more convincing because it's on the left side this time. Alright, so first thing he does is he takes the regular queen and the joker, the double backed, takes those two, does the sliding move as he places it down, and then he just takes the last joker, just flips it over. But you want to keep track of which one like was the joker that you flipped over, because the other one, since you did the sliding move, is now the queen, but they don't know that. So you just don't want to flip that over. You just want to flip over one of the jokers after. So I'll go over that again. So first thing, you have the regular queen and then the double backed as the joker. Take those two, do the sliding move, put them down, but you're really actually just changing the order and putting down the queen. So after you do that, you just flip over the other joker. Then you say, okay, obviously the queen is in the middle. So you take the joker that you just put down, just mix them around a little. It says follow the queen. Or is it, they saw the queen right here, but it's not because it was just on the double back. So that's where they guessed it, and you say the queen's over here. That's the first part. The second part, you want to feel for which joker is the double back, but you can, like, one card feels like a little like thinner, so you can definitely tell the difference between them. So you want to take the queen again, put on top of the joker. It's okay. I'll show you face up this time. Does the sliding move as he places it down. Mixes up the cards. But because you did the sliding move, the queen's already here, so you're one step ahead again. So you mix them up again. Okay, following. They just saw the queen that you flipped over, but it's not because it's a joker, and you can show the queen's over here. That's the second part. And after that, he takes the queen, he puts it back in his pocket. So just pretend this joker is my pocket right now. He places it underneath the joker, still facing up, like that. So that you're trying to put that in your pocket. And then after, he has them guess, okay, where's the queen now? And obviously it's in their pocket. That he just saw him put in his pocket. But really, you have one of the cards is double backed with the queen. So you want to say, okay, you sure? And then you want to feel for which joker is the single card, and you just want to flip that over, and he goes, okay, you still sure? And then after, once you do the sliding move again, it just shows the queen. Every time you place them down, you want to keep doing the sliding move, so it doesn't look like weird. Otherwise, you'll get like a little suspicious. So after you show the queen, you just want to do those. Take the joker out of your pocket, which is the double face joker. Don't flash that again, obviously. And just take the regular joker, put on top, put the double faced with the joker with the queen facing up, and then the double face with the Joker facing up. And then you want to take regular Joker and the Queen, do the sliding move as you place it down, and then you obviously it just shows two Jokers, but they're both really double backed, so you just don't want to flash that. So okay, you have two Jokers, then shows the Queen turn into a third Joker, and then you want to take the Queen back out of your pocket, and you just want to give them an easy one just to get their hopes up a little. So it's the same thing we did right at the beginning. You mix them up, and then you do the Monte moves, you place them down. Doesn't really matter where they guess. If they guess here, just put it back in your pocket or something, and then you show the queens right there. Now this part's like the best part where it turns into three queens, but really you already have three queens. It's just not shown yet because they're double backed. So you just want to take the Queen and the Joker, put them, do the sliding move as you put it down, show the queens right here, but now there's a second Queen. Now you want to make sure you take the second part, make sure you take the regular backed Queen, don't take the double backed, otherwise, because if I do the sliding move with the double backed, it'll just go like that and it won't do anything. So make sure you take the regular Queen, and then after that first move, for this third Queen up here, you just take the regular Queen, put that on top, and do the sliding move. And then it shows there's three Queens. But I kind of added this part to make it turn back into Jokers, to make it look a little better. So just get rid of the regular single backed Queen, put that in your pocket, and take the Joker out again. And then just repeat the same thing that you did with the Queen. So put the regular Joker in the Queen. It's just the opposite thing that you're doing, but except you're turning the three Jokers instead of three Queens. Then you have to do the first change. Make sure you take the regular single back Joker, on top of the Queen and do the move again. Then last Queen, turn into a Joker. And that's the trick. It's not really that complicated. All you have to do is just practice. It's not you don't even need to practice the sliding move. It's really easy. But when you do place down the cards, the sliding move, you can try as if you don't have like a table to perform this on or anything, you can have them put their hand out and then do the sliding move in their hands, and then it shows a lot better that it turns into a Joker. It does work and gets better reactions if you do it in their hands, because magic's always better if it's in their hands. So you can experiment or do any moves or any order of these tricks if you want to. With the sliding moves, I just like this order. So if you like the trick, you can comment if you want me to do another trick like this or another David Blaine trick, and I'll see you for the next video if I have another video after this. So see you guys.